What is love if it's not you and I? What is love? Is it me just sipping coffee on my couch? Faithfully, you know I'll run into you again. Hopefully, I'll be over you and maybe say hi. Maybe we go to a bar and get a couple drinks. Hold our hands, remember our kinks. Kiss your lips and feel your touch. Get chills till it gets too much. I will wait for that day. I will wait for that night. Maybe it's all just a dream and I wake up frightened. But I'll call you and say that I love you,
Hi all,
baby.
welcome to
And this is love, and
this
I'm
week's
ready
stream,
to close
and
my eyes
Merry Christmas to everyone who is watching the stream currently.
and
Yeah,
say to
with
me
that said,
that
um,
I love you,
let's
baby.
jump into it.
'Cause
Yeah,
this is love, and I'm
so
ready
we are
to
playing with white
close my
pieces.
eyes. And
Okay,
I
Mm.
hope that it's tonight.
um, knight a4 looks, but then my queen will be hit by the bishop, right?
What is love
Okay, so I'm thinking about rook
if
b4,
it's
rook
just
b4, and then I can make
summertime
some move like knight
night?
capturing on d5. Then the rook is hit,
The
the queen is hit.
cold winter of my night.
So, yeah, that's
Faithfully,
better, right?
you know I'll run into you again.
Okay, I thought rook
Hopefully,
b4 should do the trick.
I'll be single and you are
Um,
too.
let's see what's the solution.
Maybe we go to a
But then what's the
bookstore
problem
as
with
I
rook
do
b4 here?
while I find my
How
keys in
does
the stairwell.
like black
We
get
drive
away?
back home, your place or mine. It doesn't matter,
Yeah, he can
please
take
let's
and
don't
then
keep this
knight coming here.
time. I will wait for that day.
Um,
I will wait
so
for
did
that
not. I
night.
mean, we I guess
Maybe it's
have
all
5 pawns. He
just
has
a
got.
dream. And
Okay, yeah,
I
I
wake
thought
up
that should do the trick.
frightened.
But
But
anyhow, let's move on to our
I'll
next puzzle for
call
the
you
stream.
and say
Okay, so we're playing with
that
white
I
pieces here.
love you,
I have
baby.
some
And this is love, and
sort
I'm
of space
ready to
advantage on
close
the
my
queen side.
eyes
Um,
and say to me that I love you, baby. And this is love, and I'm ready to close
okay.
my eyes. And I
So I'm thinking
hope
about I can capture. I mean, the pawn on e3 is
that
a
I
passer.
love
I
you,
can't do much about that,
baby. And why won't you
and
see me?
it's a very dangerous pawn for
Why
white.
won't
So I'm
you
thinking about
crave
capturing on
me?
e3, king e3, and then coming
Sit
to
down and
e5
listen.
with the idea of eventually
I
capturing
love
one
you,
of these pawns or maybe
baby.
both of these
And
pawns.
why won't you save me? And why won't you crave me? Just sit
Then come
down
to
and close
d5,
my
king
eyes.
c3, king c5, c5. But then he can also go to king b3. Yeah, I mean the idea is to somehow get to c4 or b4 and then attack the pawns from behind. So what about a6? I don't know. I think you know what. Let's just
Hey,
get the opposition.
you, I know
Now I can
it's
capture.
been
He can
running
capture,
all
and
night.
since it's a rook pawn, I think he cannot reach to these squares, right? Let's just calculate. A
Hey,
pawn
you,
a6, pawn a6, king
times like
c6,
hitting hard, I
king
hear
c4,
you.
king comes to b6, king b4, king a6,
Know
king
you'll
c5. I can reach
never
very easily. Yeah. Oh, is it this or what?
I
Should I just push?
promise you,
Okay, this is interesting. Why can't I just capture on a6?
if you need me,
Um.
I'm by your
Okay, yeah,
side,
now you can just
just
get a
hear
draw.
me
Oh, that's two in a row. I guess I need
out.
to
I'm right
pay some
here.
attention.
I find my way to you
Um,
tonight.
okay.
Till the
You know what? Let me
morning
just make some
comes, stay
adjustments to my
faithful, baby.
laptop. Yeah, I should. Yeah, this is better now. Yeah, I'm thinking about capturing on g4, but that just helps quite improve his position. What about f4? Takes care of g3, and then yeah, he has two passers. If I play f4, I mean, if I capture on g4, king g6 is there. Although h6, and then I have to play king h7, h6 after h5. Sorry, yeah, after h5, and then maybe he can make his way to the queen side, right? However, after pawn g4 check king g4, I can also make some waiting move. But then the idea is to first let me concentrate on the king side on the h file, and then when I am about to capture the pawn, he can then make way with his king towards the queen side pawns. So yeah, let's go for f4 here. That looks logical enough, but that's not the right move. But what is it? Is it this? Hmm. Let's see what's the solution here. And if he captures here, we get c5. Got it. Nice. Okay, I have now reached to 2300s. Let's try to gain some points back, I guess. What about c6? Pawn c6. Rook captures on e4. Pawn e4. Rook c6. Okay, if I capture on e4, pawn e4, and if I play e7, he's got king f7 there. Rook e4, pawn e4, rook c4, he has got e3. Yeah. I think c6 looks really tempting here, c6, but rook captures on e2, check, rook e2. If he now captures, I can play e7, and then he can't really, my opponent's king cannot stop the pawn. So after c6, he has to capture on c6 first. And then if I capture on e4, pawn e4, and then if I capture on c6, and let's rook b4. Hmm. Or what about if I play e7, king f7, rook e4, and then I play c6 maybe. Wait, e7, king f7, c6. If he captures, I capture on e4, pawn e4, rook c6, king captures on e7, right? Yeah, it still does not work after e7, king f7, c6, pawn c6, rook e4, pawn e4, rook c6, king e7. It does not work. c6, I think c6 will be a part of this puzzle at some point of time. c6, and then what? c6, pawn c6, rook e4, pawn e4, rook c6, king f8 maybe, and he will eventually be able to get in front of the pawn, right? And that should stop it. e7 also looks good here. e7, king f7, rook e4, pawn e4. Okay, I think e7, pawn e4, one second, e7, king f7, rook e4, pawn e4, rook b4. If he captures, I capture back. But I'm not sure if that will be equal, because then he'll be having two extra pawns on the king side, right? And that is very, I mean, in the end game, it's very crucial. So pawn e4, rook e4, pawn e4, c4, e3, e7, king comes to f7. Yeah, Hmm. Not sure. I'll go with c6, pawn c6, let's say. Hmm. Rook e4, pawn e4, rook c6, king f8. Let's capture on e4, yeah. And now maybe, what about rook f2? If he plays something, hi Shashank, nice to have you on stream. Um, I'm thinking about rook f2 with the idea of pushing e7, but then he has got e3 here. Where are you? Um, I'm I'm from Delhi, but it's pretty cold in here. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing that this cap. E7, he can play king f7 right away, right? So maybe rook f2, e3, e7, captures on f2. I can just promote, right? Yeah, that is also fine because we will be able to stop the pawn on f2 then. Now e7 should do the trick. E7, because if I just move my king, he gets to play e2 himself. So e7. Now we get queen here. Awesome. By the way, where are you from? Are you also from Delhi itself, or where do you put up? Okay, so I'm not sure why we are getting endgame puzzles one after the other. I think king king f6 looks good. We get the opposition, right? I mean, the pawns are locked up here, so my opponent cannot really do much about that. So I think pawn f6, because then my opponent cannot get the opposition. Okay, he can play king d4, but then king f5 is coming in, right? And then yeah, I can make way with g4 as well. So yeah, king f6 is pretty forced here, right? Okay, now is king f5 the best move? Let's see. King f5. I put my opposition in some sort of a zugzwang. He has to defend the pawn, so maybe he can go to e3 or g3. In either case, we can just go to one of these two squares. So yeah, this looks good. Hi Wizard12 Gaming, nice to have you on Twitch. So how are you celebrating Christmas this year? Now I'm thinking about something on the lines of playing h5, and if he plays f3, that is interesting. So maybe king e4, king g4, I can play something like h6 there. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't celebrate Christmas. Oh, my bad. Didn't know. So where do you put up? By the way, I'm from India. I'm thinking about h5 here. h5, king f3 is always there, right? And then I'm in a zugzwang. Yeah. King e4, I'm afraid of king g4. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so king e4, king g4. How do I defend him from getting to g5? I can play h6 here, right? h6. That should do the trick. Yeah, let's go for e4. Is it h5 itself or what? What is it? And now h5. Yeah, okay, now we can, because now there is no king intervention. Okay, awesome. So he's offering me a queen trade, which I obviously can't refuse at the moment. However, I've got something like rook g5 check, which looks very interesting because then my opponent's king has only one move available, which is king h6, right? At which point of time I can play rook g6. That's a double check, and then I can win the queen. Yeah. Also g4, pawn g4, pawn g4 check, but then he's got king h4, right? Yeah. So I think rook g5 followed by rook g6 should do the trick here. It's a g4, and now what? I don't see how I'm going to checkmate my opponent here. Oh wow, this is very beautiful. Yeah, checkmate. But let's see. What's the issue with rook g5 here? Rook g5, king h6, right? And this is a double check. Oh yeah, he can just capture the rook. My bad. I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's not my day today, but I want to, end up in 2450s as I normally uh, hope to do during all my streams. But yeah, in this position, I think Queen G1 looks very promising. Let me know when you want to duel. Um, I did not get that. As in, are you also currently streaming, or do you want to go for a match on leeches? Yeah, so Queen G1 check. He cannot intervene with. Okay, yeah, maybe Rook. Sure. I mean, I only play on leeches, by the way. So if you have an idea on leeches, you can just put that in the chat, and I will issue you a challenge right away. I'm up for it. Yeah. So yeah, Queen G1 looks good. Yeah. I don't have any other checks, right? I have got Rook G8 here. But then he has got. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with Queen G1. Yeah. Awesome, because there was no way to intervene because Rook G8 would do the trick then. Um. Hmm. In this situation, I'm thinking about Rook F5, threatening something like, I don't know. What about Rook F7 here? Rook F7, maybe Rook F6, but Rook F6 is not good because of Queen F6. So Rook F7, Queen F, Queen C3 check. I'm not sure if I come to G8, he's got G2 check, and then then I'm in a trouble, right? So why don't I? Hmm.
Hey, hello, how are you? It's been a while since I thought of you. It's been so long and you have no
Rook
clue. I
F7, let's see.
think that we
Queen
should meet.
C3 check.
Small talk over
If I go
coffee.
to h7, that
Life
just
is
beats the purpose of playing
lovely.
f7 in the first place, right?
It's sad
So after
now
king
this
f,
is
what about
happening
rook
on
f6?
a
I'm afraid of
Saturday
queen c3 there, but then I just, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so rook f6, queen c3, let's say. Or in fact, you know what? After rook f6, he's also got queen coming to h5, right? So I'm not sure if the rook left would do anything. After rook f5, yeah, I've got something like queen c3 check, yeah. And then if I go to, yeah, then I can come to something like, let's say, h7, and but then my opponent has got queen d3. um and then maybe queen h1 does not work, rook h2. It's not that simple. Okay, let's see. uh I mean, any of the rook lifts is not looking good because my opponent has got some checks on the diagonal. I'm also afraid of queen h5, king g8, and then he can play rook g2, right, filling my queen in a way. So how about mm, rook f5? um Actually, I cannot access that link because I mean, I cannot click on that link. Can only view it on OBS. So why don't you ping me your username on the chat? That way I can issue you a challenge right away. Yeah, that way it will be easier for me to play with you. Yeah, thanks, man. So yeah, rook f5, queen c3 check, king h7. Okay, let's go for rook f5. That's the only logical move that I see, because otherwise, if it's white to move, he can play king h5 and then queen h5, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's the solution here. But what about queen c3 here? Oh wow, now we are threatening a mate here. Awesome. But then, isn't he winning the queen, right? Okay. Anyhow, we have a challenge here. Let me just um issue him a challenge if we can. Oh, looks like you have not played a lot of games on beaches, yeah. Anyhow, let me challenge you. Maybe I don't know, like let's go for something like 10. Oh, yeah, that should do the trick. Yeah. Okay. So we have e4. Let's go for something like my favorite d6 against e4. Let's see if we can get a good opening here. Okay. So we have 4 pawns attack here. You know what? Yeah. Okay. This is. I guess I'm not comfortable playing this line, but then I guess the computer would suggest maybe this move, right? Yeah, because we're attacking this pawn. Yeah. Although I have to be afraid. Yeah, now I have to be afraid of this rook move, but we're winning the pawn, right? Although I don't have any castling rights now. Okay, this is bad for. I'm not even sure if I can win this because he's hitting my pawn on c7 here, right? I'm not sure if. Let's go wild. Yeah, I mean I don't have any option, man. At this point of time, I don't have any option. Okay, let's go for this maybe. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure if how to go about playing the 4 pawn attack. Hmm. Okay. Oh wow, we're losing another piece here. Yeah, we are. Oh, thankfully he did not see that. But can we save that piece now? Let's see if we can. Because already we're losing this game, I guess. I'm down a lot of material. I'm down a rook and a pawn. So not sure if I can do much. But yeah, let's see. Oh wow, I'm losing another piece here. Let's call it a day. I think I butchered the opening. Let's do a quick analysis on the opening. And I did not expect to get defeated this early. But I don't know how to play the 4 pawn attack. So let's. I'm afraid of 4 pawn attack and Ibarak variation. What is the computer's move here, by the way? Yeah, this looks good. Takes, takes, takes. Yes, this much I know, but I'm not sure how to go about this. And what about a knight d5 maybe here? Okay, yeah, maybe not the bishop check. Yeah. Oh, stream buffering. Oh, my bad. Is buffering? Um. Anyhow, maybe let's issue him a challenge if he is online. Yeah. Can we go for a rematch from here itself? Not sure. So I'll issue him a new challenge, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for a new challenge. Let's see if we can get a draw this time. Okay, we're playing with white pieces. Let's go for knight f3. And I'll go for simple development. Okay, so he's going for some queenside expansion right away. And now bishop g4 could be an idea. e5 is also an idea, which is perfectly fine, I guess. Knight f6. Okay, so he's going for this pawn storm here. Fine. Does he want to sacrifice his rook? Let's see. Hmm, okay, let's go for some play. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. How can we go about this? Nice. Hmm. Okay. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an idea. I'm not aware about that. It could be one of those ideas which I'm not sure about. But yeah, okay. Let's see if we can do something about our already losing position. Let's go with this. So after all, it's not that bad, I would say, or is it? I don't know. Okay, well, we have a checkmating threat now, and I don't see any way if we can defend that. Wow, that's two in a row now, yeah? That's two in a row. There's no way to defend the checkmating threat. Okay, let's call it a day maybe. Once more. Um, let's go for one more. Uh, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know what to say. Is he available or should we go back to puzzles? I think he's not there. I think let's go back to puzzles then. Maybe it's just not my day. I didn't win a lot of puzzles today. All my games were just trash, I would say. But anyhow, let's continue. So we're playing with black pieces there. Yeah. Okay. There's definitely some. So my bishop is hit. There's some pressure on g7 bishop as well. Um. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Not sure how to proceed. How to go about this one. Knight g3, pawn g3. I'm not sure. Bishop c3. Queen c3 is there. I just don't see any motive here. That's a whole idea, right? Also, there's some pressure on b7, by the way. Um, let's see. So the other idea is knight f4. Yeah, if he captures, I've got rook g4 there. Sorry, queen g4, and then it's going to be checkmate, right? After knight f4, he can capture on h3 first, and then if I capture on h3 with my queen, he can then capture on f4, but then I can capture on f3, right? I'm not sure if I'll be getting anything out of this position, but yeah, knight f4 is definitely an idea here. So queen g4, queen, let's say bishop h3, queen h3, but still I'm not able to checkmate him, right? Also, he can move his bishop and kind of defend the knight on f3 in some variations. So let's say knight f4, pawn f4, queen g4. It's not going to happen. Knight f4. If he captures on h3, I can capture with the knight, but then my knight is kind of trapped because after king g2, I just knight on h3 does not have a lot of scope, right? So knight f4. I don't want to capture on c3, that's for sure, because queen c3 just allows him to, um, get some activity. Yeah, so that's not done. Uh, Queen g4 is also interesting idea with the idea of playing knight f4. Knight f4. He's got bishop g7 as well. Knight f4, bishop g7. Yeah, you know what? I'll just it makes sense now, because now I can play knight f4 directly. Or should I think queen g4 is better here. Or you know what? I think bishop g2, king g2, knight f4, pawn f. Yeah, that's better. I'll go for this one. And now knight f4, because now this allows me to play queen g4 check. This should be simple now. Yeah. And oh, okay, now this is tough. I did not think this through after this. Now maybe what, like knight d3, hit the rook, but it's not enough, right? I can go for something like queen h3, threatening mate, but then he can just capture on f4. Yeah. And then I can capture on f3 maybe. Yeah, okay, this bishop is pinned, but then he has got rook e3. Yeah. And it's not that easy for black, maybe knight h3 check. G2 is there, but I'm not sure how can I go about that after this move. I mean, okay, there is some pressure on e2 at some point of time. Let's say if I capture on c6, sorry, c3, queen c3, there is no knight e2 because of rook over there. So I think it's either knight d3, which I'm thinking about, or queen h3 is just made with I don't know, pawn f4. Yeah, and then I don't have anything there. Knight d3, rook e3. Oh wait, queen g4 is better, right? Queen g4, yeah, that is better. Okay, wow, what's the solution there? Then what after if he just captures it? How do I go about this? Check. Yeah, but then you can just go there, right? Oh, what about this? Oh yeah, awesome. I was almost there, I would say, but still not there. Close but no cigar. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can we somehow trap my opponent's queen? I'm not sure if we can. I mean, so my opponent's king is kind of exposed, but so is my king. Yeah. I'm thinking on the lines of rook f7, bishop f7, pawn f7, let's say, king f7, and then I can evolve my rook there, right? But still, he can play something like king g8, right? And then I don't have anything. The other option is rook f8, which looks good, right? Because let's say if I get another move, let's say rook f1, I get another move to play. Rook f7 check, king f7, bishop f7, and then rook f7 check. But then he has got king g8 or h8. Let's say if he goes for g8, there, I'm not sure how to go about this because my queen is not involved into the attack. So maybe rook f7, bishop f7, pawn f7, queen f7, king f7, and then maybe queen f3 check, because if queen f4, oh yeah, queen f4 is there, right? That comes with check. Yeah. I don't think I have to exchange. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't think I should exchange queens here because I'm attacking my opponent's king. I mean, my idea was to somehow involve my queen right now, which is kind of passive in this position. The other option is queen f3 here, and then I'm threatening rook f7, right? Yeah, so queen f3 looks good here. And now rook f7 check. If bishop f7, queen f7, and then he has got, and then my opponent will be checkmated, right? Oh yeah, is it? Okay, okay. That's. I've lost almost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puzzles. Wow. Okay. So I have one beautiful puzzle. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I did not see your the messages in the chat. Yeah, definitely. If you have, you can probably ping me the link. I'll try to. Yeah, they are. I'll try to open them on my phone. Maybe if I can, you can ping me the link. Yeah, that should do that trick. So anyhow, back to the puzzle. We can't really do much about these two pawns, right? We have to somehow checkmate. I'm sorry, I asked you to share the the links. Your links are visible here. I mean, your charts are visible here. That's what I said. So I'm thinking about something like knight h5. I mean, but better move would be knight e6, right? Because then we can go for something like rook g7 check, king h8, and then maybe king g6, right? And then I will be threatening a mate. It'll be almost a mate, I would say, with king f7 and king rook there, but I'm not sure. Knight h5 looks good. We are attacking the rook, but then let's say rook comes to g2. I can go for rook. Oh wait, what about white to move? I did not see your link as of now. Yeah, so maybe king knight comes to h5, rook g2. Yeah. And then rook check, he can go to h7, right? A better move would be something like knight e6, rook g2, rook a8 check, king h7. Yeah. Knight e6, rook g2, and then king g6. Yeah, that is better. That's even better. Knight e6. Is it? What is it? I don't see it. Is it king? What's the solution? Oh yeah, that should be a mate. Awesome. It's a pretty common pattern, I would say, which I should have known in the first place. Anyhow, too late to say that, I guess. Okay, so there's definitely some pressure on butterscotch. Okay, I guess this is from. Okay, I'm getting a message here from butterscotch. I guess this is the puzzle that Shashank was referring to. Um, but I'm sorry, I still cannot access that link. I don't have it on my end of the chat. Um, I don't know how to go about this. Uh, I've, could you send that once more? I'm active on my chat this time, or maybe on YouTube, wherever you are comfortable with. You can go for that. Yeah. Okay, so we're playing with. I mean, I don't see it on my phone, so I can't really open that. I'm sorry about that. So we're playing with black pieces here. I'm thinking about bishop d4, bishop d4. Yeah, and then rook d8 could be an idea capturing there. Um, Also there's some battery along the file. I'm so sorry, man. If you could just send it once again on Twitch, maybe. I am active on Twitch this time. As in my chat, my mobile phone is now live on the chat, so I did not receive any previous messages. Yeah. Um. Okay. Pawn d4, bishop d4, rook d8. Pawn d or rook d8 directly, but then the knight can move, right? Knight can also go to g4 there right away. I think I have to capture on d4 first. Yeah, and now rook d8 should do the trick. Yeah. Rook d8, knight g4. Awesome. This time I got that link. Thanks for that. Okay, so it's white to move. You know what? Let me just duplicate this tab, and I'll go to board editor. Not sure if I'll be required to edit the board once again, but or you know what? A better move would be if I just create a short link for the same, and I'll try to open it. Um, just give me a moment. I'll do all the necessary requirement in a moment, and it'll be good to go. Okay, there we go. We have that shortened link with us. Awesome. So it's I guess it should be visible. Let's go to analysis board. I hope the engine is not okay. Let me just. Okay, I guess I saw something, but let's just see. It's right to move, right? I'm assuming it's right to move here. Um. Okay. So there's a lot of mess on the board. That's for sure. Um. I'm thinking. So I'm obviously having. So let's see. Let's count the pieces. We both have a queen. We both have a rook. Yeah. We both have a knight. We both have a bishop. So basically, we're up a full rook, right? Right now this rook is under attack. Both my pieces are under attack, right? But my opponent's king is not that great. Yeah. Also, my king is also not that safe. Um, so one move that comes to my mind is something like rook a7 here, but it does not work, right? Yeah. What am I thinking, right? Um, my rook is hit right now on a4. I need to protect that. Yeah. Or do I? That's a big question. Hmm.
खिले दिन बदलने लगे पर आंसू की बूंदे रहे मेरी नजरों में तेरा सपना है छाया छोटी सी दुनिया
So I'm thinking about I have to do something with these two pieces as well, especially this knight, which should be able to give some fox, right? So I'm thinking about maybe rook b7 here, queen b7, and then I have to kind of put my it's a mate in 9. Wow, in 9. So you expect me to calculate 9 moves deep? Yeah, you have this much trust in me. Thanks for that. So yeah, rook b7 is my first candidate move. Queen b7, bishop g6 check, king g6, queen g8 check. If he goes to something like h6 or h7, that's bad because my rook can then come to g4, h4. So after queen g6 check, king h6 or king g5. Yeah, king g6 is not a good option there. So probably he can go to king f5 as well. Then what do I see? I don't have anything else, right? I think rook b7, king queen b7 looks very intuitive because then I have some ideas of forking my opponent's king and queen. It could be. I'm not saying it is, but it could be one of the ways to go about that. Yeah. And then bishop g6, king g6, queen e8 check. It's tough. Let's see. Hmm. I'm not sure. By the way, how did you come across this puzzle? Did you come across this puzzle in one of your books or what? Okay, so it is rook b7, queen b7, bishop g6, queen g8. I'm assuming this is correct, right? After that, the king cannot come to h6. Yeah. H5 could be an option. King h5, but then queen g4 is there. Check. King h6, and then queen h4, something like that. Queen g4, king g8, rook and waltz, and then it will be kind of mate. I'll be able to mate. Correct. Video. Okay, awesome. So it was a video. Awesome. So rook b7, queen b7, bishop g6, king g6, queen g8, king f5 is what I'm afraid of because then I kind of run out of checks. Yeah, okay, I have rook f4, king f4. My queen is here, right? And then I just run out of checks. Rook b7, queen b7, bishop g6, king g6, queen g8, king f5. Okay. Oh wait, queen king f5 and queen g4 checked. Yeah, because the rook on a4 is there, right? And then the king has to go to e5, and then I can go for something like a pawn push. Yeah, that should do the trick, right? Let's see, rook b7. I don't know the exact idea, the exact mate sequence, but yeah, this is how it is going to work. Rook b7. Yeah. Uh, Queen b7, bishop g6, king g6, queen g8, king f5, queen g4, king e5, and then this pawn push is almost a mate, but then knight d4 is there, but then I have got queen d4. However, then he can escape back to f5. But this time, I have got queen g4 back, king d4 back. Is it? Let's see. Queen g4, king e5. Okay, queen e4 check. Does not work because the queen is on b7, right? Yeah. Queen g4, king e5, pawn push, as in d4, queen f5. No, wait, one sec. Let me see. Knight e5, queen e5, king f5. If king f5, queen h5. Oh, you're saying if king. No, wait. What sequence are you talking about? Because after rook b7, queen b7, bishop g6, king g6, queen g8. I'm still not sure what you're talking about. ef5. Okay, you know what? Let's just play it out on. Let's just analyze it with the computer. That will be easier for me to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's queen g4, e, king e5, then queen h5. But then rook f5 is there, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. Let's just do it. Yeah, rook b7, queen b7, bishop g6 takes queen g8, king f5, queen g4, check, king goes to e5, queen f5, rook f5, and then f4, check. Oh, awesome. Knight f4 or bishop f4. Oh, yeah, bishop f4 is better. Check. Wow. Oh, wow. And this check. Wow. This is amazing, man. I'm going to bookmark this one. I'm going to bookmark this puzzle. That's awesome. By the way, are you up for a game? If we can play on leeches, if that's what you want to go for. But by the way, this puzzle was pretty tough. I saw 4 moves deep into the puzzle, but after that I just lost track of it. Yeah. Yeah, because d4 is not good because of knight coming here and then queen comes here, but then king f5 is always there, and it's kind of a draw, right? Black can't really. Okay, yeah, we still have this idea. Oh wow, I was this close. I think it's okay. It's still mate in 9 only, but it's a different move order. Anyhow, so Sashank, are you up for a game? If you are, you can just ping me a username, and meanwhile we can get back to our puzzles. So yeah, I'm thinking about rook d8 here, because if I go for bishop d4, queen d4, rook d8, he has always got queen c3 there. Yeah. That's not true, man. I mean, I just got defeated by a 1500. Oh, that's awesome. That's the second puzzle of the second correct puzzle that we got for our stream. So yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking about my a rook coming to. Yeah. But I'm only afraid of rook a e8, queen e1, rook e1, rook e1 check, king h2, and then bishop coming to. Or maybe he can just capture on b2, right? Yeah. And then I'm not sure, because he'll be having 2 rooks and a bishop against my queen. I'm not sure if that will be enough. So maybe hi Rahul, I play on leeches. I play rapid only, so my rating currently is 2150, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure if rook a e8 will do justice because queen e1, rook e1, rook e1 check, king h2 and bishop b2. Okay, I can get to play queen c6, but then I'm not sure if it's enough. The other move that's equally good is rook f3 check. Sorry, rook f3 if queen e1 check, rook e1, rook comes to e1 check, king h2, bishop b2, queen c6, and then I have at least a rook against two of his rooks, right? But then he has got bishop d4, bishop e5 there. Yeah. But then I've got king g2 there. Yeah. And if rook e2, I've got rook f2. That should do the trick. Rook f3 looks great. Um, Rook f3 is what I'm hoping for. Should be the correct move in this puzzle. Awesome, man. Nice to have you on stream. I guess I haven't. I mean, this is the first time you are on my stream, right? I mean, if you like the content, you can give my channel a shot. I stream every weekend. Yeah, that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, Rook f3 is what I'm thinking about. Rook f3, and I'm not sure how can the queen defend. Rook f3 should be the better move because if I bring either of my rooks, he'll just get two rooks um, and a bishop against my queen, which is not enough, right? So rook f3. How can the black queen defend the bishop? They can't, right? Or the okay, let's see. Yeah, I think rook f3 is what I'm hoping for. Should do the trick here. Rook f3. Let's go for rook f3 here. Is it rook e8, e1? But I just don't like this. Is it bishop b4 first? But then why do you need to? Oh wow, because the queen is kind of trapped. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I did not see that the queen is trapped after being on e1, so that's what I missed in the puzzle. Anyhow, let's move on to our next puzzle. Yeah, a little too late, I guess. Anyhow, we can go for the next puzzle. We're playing with white pieces here. Okay, so my opponent's king is kind of, it's not in a good shape, I would say. But my rook on g3 is kind of, it's also in a pin. Let's see, how can we go? I at the moment don't have a lot of good checks available. So queen f7 is the first move that comes to my mind because we are just attacking g6 and that's a mate in one. Queen f7, how does black defend that, right? I mean, one idea could be to play queen d6, but queen f8 check, king h7 is there. Oh, in fact, queen f8 is not possible after queen d6, right? Yeah, so queen f7. He can go for queen d6, right? Also, there could be some tactics around this rook, which is undefended right now. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay. But then my rook is kind of pinned, right? I thought I could sacrifice my rook on g6, so that's not possible at the moment, at least. My king cannot also move, right? Yeah. Is there a way that we can play queen d2? Somehow creating a threat of checkmate as well with, let's say, queen f7 maybe? Queen f7. Queen d6. not sure if queen f7 is the move here. That just does not achieve anything. Yeah, looks scary, but then queen d6 just saves everything, right? Um, okay. The other move that I can go for is queen d8, threatening queen h8. So how does black respond to queen d8? How can he defend queen h8 after queen d8? Queen d8. And if he plays something like, let's say, queen e5, that is not good because of queen g5, king h7, queen g6 check, king g8, and then queen g8 should be the move. So yeah, queen d8 is better. Also, then it allows me to play something like queen f8 at some point of time, and this g5 square is also accessible to my queen. So yeah, queen d8 is what I'm going to go for. Let's see if it's right move or not. Oh, no, Shashank, I don't have a feed editing as of now. What is the move then? Okay, I don't see the point of this move. King g7. Oh yeah, that's better because there's no way to defend that. But what's the problem with how can black respond to after queen d8? Yeah, I can move his king, right? Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're playing with white pieces here. I think it's today has been pretty not so good for me. I have been losing quite a few puzzles. Maybe I'll give it a shot tomorrow. Yeah. But anyhow, let's just solve this last puzzle for the stream, and then we'll see how to go about this. Let's try to solve this and end on a high, if we can. So yeah, one good idea is rook h8 checking, bishop h8, queen g6 check. Yeah, that should be the move. And queen h7, king f8, is it? Or bishop? Oh wait, I've got bishop f7 check, right? That's better. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I think it's been pretty eventful today, so let's call it a day. I mean, it was not my date practically, but anyhow, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. And in case you liked what you saw, you can give my channel a shot. Yeah. Till then, see you tomorrow and take care.